Have you ever felt that your salary disappears at the 20th of every month? Or no matter how much you make, you are always waiting for your next paycheck? Well then my friend, you don't have an income problem, you have a budgeting problem. And in this video, we are going to exactly look into this fact. So if you are new to my channel, my name is Aman, and in my channel, I break down financial concepts into simplest way possible. So if you are someone who is working in finance or wants to learn more about it, then I believe that this channel might help you. Well, without wasting any further time, let's just start the today's video. So in my previous videos, I've talked about savings, investments, but the first and the most important rule that you need to follow is budgeting. Assuming that you have just entered into the workforce and you have started working, because it's very important to be aware of the money that you are spending. And like I stated earlier, most people don't have an income problem, they have a budgeting problem, and it's important to track your expense. And going forward, we will be discussing 50, 30 and 20 rule of budgeting. So let's just look into it. So the 50, 30 and 20% rule states that 50% of whatever you earn should go towards your needs, 30% towards your wants, and 20% towards your savings and investments. Now let's just look into a detailed explanation of what type of expense should you include under 50, 30 and 20%. So firstly, let's just look into the 50% category. So 50% includes all type of daily needs, be it your groceries, your rent, your electricity bills, or maybe you have certain type of loans or EMIs running. And additionally, I would like to add two more things, which are health insurance and life insurance. Assuming that you are a single earning member of your family, it becomes very crucial to have an health insurance, because for example, if you are making investments in stock market and you don't have any health insurance, and by chance you catch an illness, then you might have to break your investments in order to fund your health. So it becomes very critical to have an health insurance and life insurance, assuming that you are a single earning member of your family. Now moving on to the 30% category, or wants, or what I call secondary needs. Now it includes all type of expense, be you want to buy an expensive mobile phone, or you want to go for a luxurious vacation, or you want to avail certain subscription service. All these are wants or secondary needs, that is needs which are not necessary. Now remember, it is very important to have an emergency fund before you spend your money towards your desire or wants. Now I've talked about it in my previous videos, and I've put the link down below in the description. Now remember, hobbies also come under wants. Be you want to learn some kind of sports, or you want to learn some kind of musical instruments, or you want to join a dance class, all these also come under wants. Now hobbies are one of the favorite categories of mine, because it is the only category that will also generate you a stream of income. Because let's just say my hobby is to learn a foreign language, so I can learn that language and I can teach others the same. That will obviously generate me a stream of income. So hobbies are one of the most important categories of wants, and if used wisely, it can also generate you a stream of income. Now lastly, we move on to the 20% category. So this 20% should only go towards your savings and investments. So savings, because it is very important to save money, because if in case in future certain pandemic like situation happens, then the money you have saved today is obviously going to save you tomorrow. And investments, because investment is actually a subjective term, because there are different asset classes that people prefers, be it stock market, gold, or maybe real estate. So it depends upon the different individual and the risk appetite. So it's important that 20% of your money should go towards these categories. And the final tip that I would like to share, and it is personally that's something I follow as well, is that record your expense, be it of 5 rupees and 10 rupees, record each and every kind of expense. Now personally, I use Google Sheet because I find it much more convenient, because just make 3 columns, one of date, one of amount, and one of the items that you have incurred your expense upon. Now I find Google Sheet much more convenient because it's easier to open your mobile phone, enter your expense, and it automatically saves it. Now secondly, audit your expense. In the next month, look into the items that you have spent your most amount of money upon and highlight it with red, and see if you can omit those expenses, or if not omit, if you can reduce all those expenses. I'm sure you will gain a reasonable insight on the things you are putting your money into. Now that is all with the today's video, guys, and if you found this video insightful, then I would appreciate if you just like and subscribe and follow for more such finance related content. Till then, see ya, stay tuned.